This will be another quick video for some of the updates on the gem store. Unfortunately, this update happened few minutes after I made my previous video, so I did not manage to include the new items, which are the silver-fed salvage-o-matic and the copper-fed salvage-o-matic. So in this video we will talk about them in details and see if you should buy them or not. First of all, as you can see, there is currently a sale on them. The silver-fed have 30% off and the copper-fed also have 30%. That makes the copper-fed sells for 560 gems and the silver-fed for 350 gems. In case you don't know what they are, the copper-fed is basically a salvage tool. So as you can see, I have 5 pieces of gear right here in my inventory, and I have the copper-fed in one of my shared inventory slots. I can double click on it and salvage each item, or I can right click on the copper-fed itself and tell it to salvage any certain rarity. So here the first option is salvage all fine and lower. So if I choose this option, it will bring another window and it will tell me exactly which items will be salvaged and how much it will cost to salvage them. This tool have a 10% chance of rare materials and 20% chance to salvage upgrades, and it consumes 3 copper every time you use it to salvage any item. This is the exact same stuff you get when you are using basic salvage kit that you can buy from any merchant. Even if you divide the number of users per cost, you will find that the price is almost identical. This is especially useful to deal with the pieces of unidentified gear you get from so many sources. And in case you don't know what is the best use for all of those stuff and which kit you should use with which unidentified gear, I have another video that talk about all of this in details. I will leave the link for it on your screen now and in the description and in the comments. I would highly recommend that you check out this video to know exactly which kits you should use with which unidentified gear. And so copper-fed will help you save a lot of inventory space, because usually if you don't have it, you will need to have multiple basic salvage kits to get the same properties. That does not include that you always have to worry about going back to merchants and buying more kits when they run out. So this is an extremely useful utility item that is going to help you a lot with quality of life stuff and convenience stuff. Aside from that, 560 gems is not that much at all. So this is an item I would highly encourage you to get, and it will be extremely useful. The next item, which works exactly in a similar way, silver-fed salvage-o-matic. This have a 25% of rare materials and 80% of salvaging upgrades. Those are the same properties you can find in the Mystic Salvage Kit and in the Master Salvage Kit. And all 3 of them are best used when you are dealing with rare items, which of course you will not get as many of as you will get blue and green gear and bags and unidentified gear. Don't forget that you can also make a Mystic Salvage Kit, which will give you a kit that have the exact same quality of the Master Salvage Kit and the silver-fed o-matic, and it have 250 uses, and so it will also last you for a long time. And so you should only consider this item if you don't want to keep using your stones to make Mystic Salvage Kits, or if you don't want to clutter your inventory with a lot of Master Salvage Kits. So this item is still very useful, the silver-fed salvage-o-matic. It's still very useful and it's still very convenient, but it is not as much of a priority as the copper-fed. As you can see, I personally still have it because I always salvage a lot of rare items that I get when I'm doing various stuff in Guild Wars 2. So for me, those 2 items are definitely worth it and they are very convenient, but if you have limited resources and you will be only to get one of them, get the copper-fed salvage-o-matic instead. It is much more important. To make a Mystic Salvage Kit, use 3 Mystic Forge stones with 1 Master Salvage Kit, Johny Salvage Kit, and Fine Salvage Kit. Forge them together and you will get a Mystic Salvage Kit that will have 250 uses. And don't forget that there is currently also a sale on the shared inventory slots. And so one of the very useful things you can do, you can buy one shared inventory slot for each of the salvage kits, and this will make them available on all your characters, which will be very convenient and very useful, and it will make your life way easier, regardless of whatever you are doing, whether it's open world content, fractals, raids, or just leveling some characters or whatever. If you haven't checked my previous video that I did a few hours ago also about gem store updates, I speak about some of the other items in here, like those 3 gathering tools and more, so make sure to also check it out. And as I mentioned before, I'm already working on my next video guide about a deep dive on the class. So don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications to see that guide and much more to come, of course, in the future, and know when they are posted. Happy New Year and thank you for watching.